firstly, good luck to you both. You've done bloody well to get here, all of you. And now's a chance to see how we go from here. But congratulations and play well, enjoy it, and we'll look forward to the end result.
Yes, so the scene is set. We have a good crowd in here today at the Tauranga Domain. They're all looking forward to this matchup between the two hot teams. It should be a really close match, and we're going to pick up the action in the second end after the Composite team picked up one. Yes, here we are in the second end. Two really good bowls right over the jack from either team. John just asking Gail to come around the slightly shorter bowl from Marilyn. Looks like on a very good line, just gonna pull up. No instruction needed. Marilyn sending her third bowl down on a good line. It looks like it's just going to travel long, just in behind the head. There we go, actually in a really good position if they pick up the jack. John giving extra guidance to Gail this time. Gail's pushed this one through. Few nerves showing a bit early in this game. John's put a rester right next to the jack, and Nathan's put a rester right behind the jack. Marilyn making the adjustment this time on her fourth. Yep. So Marilyn, one on each side. And here comes Gail. Let's see if she's made the adjustment this time. Nice line, but I think it might just hold out. Just going to hold out on her. Beautiful weight. Yeah, so as expected in a final, it's a bit a bit hard to get right into action. Gail looking at the head. Nathan knows exactly what he needs to do. Just send another one down, maybe pick up the jack or push the John O'Shea bowl out. Yeah, it's coming around just inside Marilyn's bowl. Another good home. So far it looks like John O'Shea's bowl is holding shot. Gail getting a very nice close look down the middle.
Just to rest that over or not? Or do you want to stay here? You do what you're comfortable with. Fine. No worries.
Yes, good interaction there by both players. Nathan reverting back to what he knows best. He knows his hand better than most. Just slipping past. John coming down. No, that one's not going to make it home either. just holding out on them.
Pretty close.
Alright, so here we are in the fourth. Current score is 2-1 after 3 ends. As expected, another close, tight battle. Marilyn coming down, trying to force the play here. John giving extra guidance again for Gail, just to come around that pole and sit on the shot bolt. Yeah, this one might come up a bit short.
Try to find that port.
Marilyn asked to come between those two front bowls, down onto the jack, maybe the head as well. Looks like she's just pushed it a little bit wide. Yeah. Stays on, it'll be a good bowl. It does. Good bowls in behind the head. John asking for cover now to cover those back two white ones. So if it springs back, the composite team will end up with 3. Going on a tight line again, it's coming through the head. Yeah, that's in the way. Almost got to a counting bowl.
Yep, try getting down there.
Yeah, Nathan
Yep.
asking Marilyn to keep on trying down that port. Between the front two and under that one that Gail just bowled just then. Oh, she looks on a good line this time, Marilyn. Looks on a very good line.
The jack's good.
Looks on a very good line. Oh! Just collecting the shot bowl, rocking it back into Nathan's bowl, not dislodging it. Still hanging in there is the Tauranga team. Alright, see if John O'Shea can draw around and add the extra. It's on a good line. Will it make all the way home? It does, but just behind the head. Good bowl though by John.
Yeah. Yep, that's right. Yep.
Oh, great conversation. We're very blessed to be in this close to a local game here in the Bay of Plenty. All teams are just getting used to the cameras being around.
I love it. I know.
Having a bit of a conversation about Nathan's hat. You don't have to worry about Nathan's hat, it's his bowl. He's been bowling brilliantly all weekend. Yeah, just knocks that one forward.
Yeah, it's still here.
It should be okay, it should be still only one down. Yeah, Gail asking John just to stick to there. They've been searching for this little bit all game, trying to reach to that jack.
Yeah, very good.
Good home there by John.
Under that.
It's been very hard to get around that green. Sit on the jack. Nathan having another go at it. Slightly tighter line.
No, no,
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah, look tight out of the hand. Yeah. Yeah.
I think it is.
Going for the measure. Yep, only one. Well, here we are in the 6th. The Tauranga team's made a mini break. End after end, they're forcing pressure points onto the Composite team. 5-1. Right now, the Composite team really needs to get back into this, else they might find the game slipping away. Oh, Marilyn heeding the call, throwing one right up next to the jack sitting next to it. John O'Shea on the right of it. Gale coming down on a good line here. Will it sit on the shot bowl? Just, oh, needed to clip the inside. Our game is all about inches, and that one's just an inch off perfect. Marilyn trying to repeat the dose here. Oh, a very good line again. Just going to come up short. Just lost his speed. Yep, just like Nathan said, just lost his speed. Good line. Trying asking Gale to play us a confident draw. Good line by Gale again. Coming down. Gets off the John O'Shea bowl and in. Oh, close.
Yep, still draw down there, almost draw to your own.
Close. Oh, great calls here by Nathan. Marilyn can set her own, she'll make 2. Let's see what she does. That's a good line again by Marilyn. Coming on with a bit of pace, Oh, shot.
Right through, which way? Onto the bowls of the white.
It was coming in with some heat. Got a good result there, Marilyn. Not only getting a second shot, but pushing out Gale's closest.
Giving it a chance, Dale.
Yeah, she's giving it a chance, alright.
Find the hole in it.
Oh yes, did find the hole.
Bend your hand now,
What a
draw
shame.
Gale out there.
Just through the hole. Yes, this game can get quite frustrating sometimes. Just when you think you're on the right path and it just slips through a hole like that. Marilyn trying to match. Oh, she's gone a bit heavy. She's in the ditch. She's trying to match those 2 back ones by Gale. She's already done the damage though, Marilyn. 2 on the head. 2 to the right. The Tauranga teams. John O'Shea will be either just trying to pick up the jack or push one of his right hand side bowls in. Let's see if he can do it. Gale looking for a close look, but that looks narrow. Got a hit or something. Pushes onto his shot bowls. Yeah, the head has got bigger. Still looks like they're holding 2. Be interesting to see what Nathan plays here, because both hands are quite congested now. It'll need to be an amazing shot. Wouldn't rule out either of these players playing one of those amazing shots. So here we go. Nathan's on the forehand. Just try to draw to the back too. Can he stay on?
Too wide to work for butt.
Yep, stays on at the back. Let's see what happens here. John O'Shea going for it again. Much better line this time.
Got the hole, bud. Yeah.
Oh.
Great effort.
Tauranga team finding the hole 2 occasions. That's going to be a little bit frustrating for them. Bowling well and just missing out. I'm trying to draw the ultimate bowl here to add. Just gonna sail through. Great effort. Just sailing through 2. Well, Tauranga responded with another one of their own in the 7th end to make it 6-3. Still holding their lead. Nathan's drawn a side rester again. Carolyn being asked to just get behind the head early. Sit on John O'Shea's bowl, just about a map behind the head. Don't want to leave getting behind the head too late, so that was a good call by Nathan to try and get her to come around. Oh, and she's played it perfectly. As good as a touch of that type of bowl. Gail's just got to try and sit on the shot bowl, push the shot bowl, pick up the jack. She get a good kind rub here. No, she gets caught up. One actually may have rolled in for 2. Now then, asked to repeat the dose. She looks like on a very good line to repeat the dose, so that's 2 in behind the head now. Yeah, I think John O'Shea wants another one close to build up the head, to offer his team a little bit more to play for. Really hard to just try and get one bowl. But if you can get a bowl close to it, snuggle up to the shot bowl, you can increase the size of the head and start playing different shots. Oh, well done. Second shot. Well done, Gail. Got a second shot.
No, just drawing. If you move the jack, that's good.
Yeah, another clear instructions by Nathan. This will be a very, very brave shot. And I think Marilyn was just a little bit unsure of what she was attempting to do there, and she's come under the line. Beautiful weight though. Just got a little bit caught up in the instructions. Let's see what John O'Shea can do here. Be interested to see what option he takes. He could either try to pluck it out or push up. Yeah, I think he's going for the forehand pluck out of the shot. One down here. Might get a bit of a roll up. Oh, through the gap. Oh, on the last end it happened as well. Tauranga finding 2 gaps. Oh, can't imagine going through there.
No, you wouldn't really believe that it could get through, would you? If you tried to do that, you couldn't do it. No.
I don't even need to commentate. Both skips down here are just telling me everything I need to know. Nathan going for the ultimate draw on a good line. On a very good line. Oh, bowling. Just fatten the head a bit. Yeah, definitely 2. Oh, it's going to be interesting. See what shot they play. Alright, so we're off for the split. Let's see if John can get the split. Looks just under the line. He might get the jack though. Might get the jack. Oh. Yeah, didn't look like the split, but you think he might have at least got the jack. It is incredible. 2 gaps in a row. Could this be the tide changer? Oh, he squeezed her. Take the 2 and run. Wow, what a change of events. 2 2s in a row have popped the Composite team out in front after the Tauranga team had applied so much pressure. Composite team just fighting to get back into this game, and they've done so by picking up 2 2s in a row. John O'Shea responding with a just in front of the jack. Let's see if Marilyn can draw down onto this one. Very good road. Just falling short. Wow. Oh, look narrow out of the hand. Yep, definitely narrow. Oh, Gail won't be pleased with that one.
Just under that.
She'll be very disappointed with that one.
Just under it.
Marilyn coming, yes, she's definitely under the head.
Yeah, weight's very
Gosh, what beautiful weight. Just like Nathan said, this game can be really frustrating. You get one thing right, but the other thing just slightly off. You really have to combine both. Here we go. Gail's found the line. And she's found the weight too. Well done. Yep. Very well done. 2 shots to Tauranga. Can they hold on to those shots? Nathan asking Marilyn to come down with a little bit more weight to push onto the shot bowls. She's on a great line. She's on a great line. She could push the bowl into the jack. She has, and it's gone through far enough for 1. Great result. Great play, Marilyn. Yeah. A little bit dangerous at the back too. There's 3 Composite ones at the back behind the head, but no Tauranga ones. I think that's why John changed his mind. Just on the draw. Good line, just over the weight.
Yep, it's out the way now.
Yep. It is out of the weight. John has 2 bowls to draw them in. Oh yes, what a great bowl by Marilyn. Coming down into the head. Hit it perfectly onto the jack, pushing Gail's bowl onto the jack, and jack going through to Nathan's bowl at the back. It's those little things that make a big difference in a game. She hit it perfectly. Bowl coming down. Just set on Gail's one at the front, just fell out. Couldn't quite see. Marilyn was also very interested on the bowl. Here we go, John O'Shea coming down, slightly tighter line. Might be able to push something forward, get a wick, go forward. No. Once again, fattening the head. A little bit more positive run. possibility. Nathan's bowl, he might just get caught up on that slightly wider one. Marilyn, true to form, back in front of the camera. She's very interested in.
That's that, you played it to perfection.
Played it, oh, just didn't get the right result.
Went through a bit.
And that's what I was talking about before. If you just get slightly offline, game of inches. And being a miraculous bowl to a not quite.
I'd rather you didn't get your bowl and sit that bowl through that touching jack. It's not much weight.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really nice just sometimes just to sit back and listen to the directors guiding it in. He's been asked to play up onto his own bowl, or up onto Gail's bowl, onto the jack, or onto the shot bowl. Let's see if John can do it. Slightly tighter line, it looks like it's going under the head.
Yep.
Yeah, one to the composite team. Well, Tauranga has been stuck on the number 6 for the last 4 ends. Stuck on it. Just can't wriggle off it.
When you play
The
there,
composite team
Marilyn,
is
you must almost
just
leave it
really just pulling
through the jack.
just end after end, winning ends. This has been a good start here. Tauranga team. Coming down, it's not going to reach.
That's just speed.
Yeah,
At one.
not going to reach.
Just around it.
Yeah, just been asked to go around it. What's going to happen here? Tauranga really got to start making things happen, or else they could get out of this game now.
Right on.
Just round Gale.
Both teams determined to play this hand, try and find a way in. Not the easiest to do when you've got side bowls like that.
Little bad.
Yeah, she's gone a bit wide, Marilyn. I'd say very good weight for the shot, because if that type of weight coming into her own bowl would have pushed it into the head. Really starting to get to the nitty gritty end. This is the 12th.
Through the hole.
Oh, she's got through the hole.
Yeah, very good.
Yes, she has. There you go.
You look to play way back to me. You look into
Oh.
my bowl. Get onto Gale's. Yeah, under the front one.
Yep. Yep. That would definitely change the head. Only risk is there's a few at the back.
Oh, that'll work.
Yep, right onto the jack. Push Gale's bowl through. How far is it going? Yep, just the 1 down. Good change of the head. 3 down to 1 down. I'm just going to change the camera angle. Try and get a little bit closer. Gale just bowled her next one. She's now holding 2. So holding 2. Jack in a ditch, as you can see. I've gone down to the ground just to give us a better view.
You would. Just because I can't. We're not drunk.
Let's see what these guys are made of. It's not the easiest shots to play. You can see the angle that Nathan wants to come underneath that front green one. Down to Gale's bowl. Has he got underneath it? No, straight onto it. It's 3 down now. John doing the same. He wants to come down that same. He's coming around it. Oh, he's going to need the brakes. Air brakes, air brakes. No, it's gone in.
Get on that hand better because you only really got to just finish here to Cows. Here. Yeah. Yeah, they're against us, both sides. They are. Right.
Yeah, that's a good point. Good point that Nathan said. They're already counting. So if he can sit on one of them and push them through, there'll be only 1 down instead of 2. It's coming down on exactly the same line. He might collect his own bowl again. He could push it forward.
Keep coming.
Yeah, he's cut 1 out.
Cut it down.
Still holding 2. This is the end that Tauranga needed. This could really make a game of it now.
Like, here's another shot here. Yeah, well, you can play that, man. Make sure you come alive, that's all.
It's a hard shot to go right around. Maybe better off coming underneath.
No, they're away. That's up. Oh, yeah, as long as you don't,
Yeah, John O'Shea asking to come underneath the white one. I think that's probably the better option for John's bowl because he does tend to play a tighter line. If he went out, he wouldn't be able to make it back into the rink. Yep. He's coming down. If he just comes underneath the white, he's got it. Yes, great bowl. That's 3 for Tauranga and that draws the game. 9 all after the 12th, and we had a measure here in the 13th to go into the final end with a 1 point advantage. Who will it be? Who will get the 1 point advantage? Tauranga or the Composite? Tauranga will have the 1 point advantage going into the last. Here we are in the 14th end, the last of regulation. Unless the Composite gets 1 or more to win this game. Simple equation for Tauranga: all you need is to win this end and you become champions. Nathan on the good line, very good line, Nathan. Oh, look at that. Toucher. Front toucher too. Wow, if you needed it, that was the bowl. Well, front toucher, final end. John O'Shea coming in. It looks like it's the same as his last. Yep. 2 bowls the same, just in behind the head, could be useful. Any movement of the shot bowl, Jack might spring back. Outstanding first bowl by Nathan. Talk about building pressure. Has he reached though this time? Looks a bit short. Not quite reaching. He got the 1 so far. The one that they need to at least draw this end. Oh, you really need something to snuggle up to the shot, start building the head, or else Composite team could come through here. Outstanding bowl there by Nathan. Talk about sucking up pressure. Okay. No, that one's going to hang out as well. Actually no, just a little bit of extra weight. It's actually a very good line. Didn't hang out, it was just a little bit heavy. but perfect position for playing bowl onto Jack. Jack will spring straight back to that one, just to the side of it if it got hit. There we go, Marilyn coming down.
Come on, Marilyn.
Just needs to keep going. Just needs to keep going.
Sorry.
Oh my gosh. Nathan's pulse stopped it from going in. That looked like it was going to be a certain in
Play
there.
what you're comfortable with.
Yep. Cal changing hands, hoping for the best here. Hasn't really tried this hand very often, so it's going to be hard to find the line early.
Keep tighter.
Yep. Just like John said, good sighter.
Yeah, looks so even just speeding Carl's back one.
Yeah.
My foot's good.
Yep. Good cover. You need a good cover shot pretty early, because if that Jack springs back, they're in a world of trouble. Marilyn coming down. Looks like a good line. No, it's just going to hold out.
Pretty good.
Yep, it's around there. In a position, catching position. Depends on how far that Jack goes back. Gail tightened her line. They have tightened it too much. Yeah, just tightened it too much.
What's the beach alarm?
Keep it tight.
Fell in front of the other two bowls by the sound of it. Might have to move my camera. Nope. Thank you, John. Yep, there it is right there. Didn't need to move my camera. Nathan asking for it to slow down. Yeah, another catching position. Building up behind the head, that's good.
Aye. Yeah.
Can't quite hear the instructions there, I think. Gail's going to try and play a snuggle up shot on the bowl. It's just holding out on her. Yep, there it is.
Jack high. Draw to that one.
Well done by Gail though. She's got the 2 second shots,
Draw to that last
making it
hole.
harder for the Composite team to get a 2. This would have to be an ideal bowl here from Marilyn. Just sit that bowl for 2. Can she do it? Looks like a good line. Has it got the pace? Has it got the pace? No, didn't have the pace. Nathan Noel knows that he's going to have to play the shot to get the second. I think he was hoping that Marilyn would get a second in there so he wouldn't have to play the shot. This is such an exciting game. Really close. Really close. Nathan staying down at the head. John O'Shea to bowl his first of the last 2. Beautiful line by John.
Right now. Right.
Calling it in.
Right effort, Bob. Right effort.
Oh. That type of weight onto the shot bowl and that Jack springs. Eesh, this could go either way. Sorry, just moving the camera again because we just in true to form I'm going to have to move it the other way. Both of them now blocking it. It's almost like they don't want me to watch the game. Okay, let's have a look from this side. I hope everyone's enjoying the action because I certainly am. I've just got to find it. Here we go. Nathan deliver a close second. All he has to do is sit on those 2 shots just in behind the Jack. And you have 2 for the game. Oh, he's put it wide. He's put it wide. cover maybe? Yes, could be cover. Yep, no, it could be cover. Nathan doesn't normally play that much overweight, so I think that could have been cover, just in case that jack springs back, forcing John to draw. John putting it down now. Looks slightly tight though. Oh, and he's definitely tight and underweight. Here we go, for the game. Crowd wanting Nathan to draw a shot. Holding one. This is for the win. He put a front toucher on at the start of the game. Can he put a toucher, side toucher to win it? What's he got? Oh, looks a bit soft out of the hand. Beautiful line, but I think it's soft. I think it's going to come up short. Oh, it has. Oh, it has. One shot there. Any more? No, I don't think there's any more in that. You're searching there, Marilyn. Well, here we are in the extra end. 10-all after regulation. Oh, truly fitting to a final. Both teams slugging it out. And now it's going to come down to a one-end playoff. Who's going to hold their nerve to win it? Really need early bowls on the jack on an extra end. Oh, look at this. Wow, great starter by Gale. Bowling behind the jack. Wow.
Yeah, whatever hand you like. Either way.
What a way to start. What a way to start, Gale. Out of the blocks early. What has Marilyn got? Can she respond? It's trying its best to come home. It's trying its very best to come home. Just not arriving. Wow. If you told me there was going to be an extra end. The excitement. Wow. Just slipping under the line there. As you could hear in the microphone, the wind's picked up a bit. Maybe the cause of that last bowl pushing it through. Marilyn's made a good adjustment of the line. Where's she going to finish? Where is she going to finish? Close. Oh, another bowl on the head. That's good. That bowl's ready to be moved if needed. I might just have to ask Gail to move here. Gail. It's just such an exciting end. I really need to see. I don't really want to put off anyone, but it'd be great for the viewers to see the final end, especially such an exciting extra end. John O'Shea's putting another one down there, just in behind the head. Good bolt. Jack movement. It's going to draw across there. Nathan's first of four. He's been drawing with great touch throughout the tournament. Yep, the line was good. Just pushing it over. So hard to control your adrenaline and such a exciting big moment. It all comes down to this, to win a whole championship after 3 days of play. I can only imagine the adrenaline going through these players. Sits on the ball. Oh, fell back in. If it fell out, it would have been interesting for a measure. It's okay. It's alright. Has moved it out slightly though. It's given the Composite team a little bit more of a wing to sit on. Alright, let's see if John can sit on his own bowl there and fall in. Make another tighter, closer bowl. Just holding out. Just holding out. Oh, you can almost feel the tension at the moment. My goodness. What has Nathan got? Has he got an answer yet? Yeah, good line. Gail saying it's going to be the shot. No, it's starting to drift away. He might get the back of the bowl. Yes. He sat on the bowl and he stayed there, and now his shot. Just that little movement of Gail's bowl earlier by John O'Shea's just pushed that bowl out a little bit further. One down now. John coming to have a look. It does look like Nathan's bowl was shot though. Wow, what a turn of events. Slightly narrow by Nathan, but got shot out of it. And John sit on the bowl, move the jack. Gosh, if he moves that jack into that nest of bowls behind, they'll be in a great position. And Gail's trying to will it on, trying to get it home. No, there it is. Oh, gosh. Wow. That's an interesting call. Nathan can put a bowl in there. Be a miracle worker. Yeah, I agree, Nathan. You don't want to go too close to the head because you want the opposition to have to play the shot, not you. Oh, one on the head though. Such a vulnerable position, that bowl. 3 in behind Tauranga. Just waiting for that jack to settle in it. Wow. Here we go. Cal needs to sit on John's bowl. We're on the jack. There she goes. Can't quite see John's blocking the view there, but yeah, she's just under the line. Look at that, stunning weight. Just needed the line. Oh, the team are looking at it. Oh, it's so good to see Composite teams being allowed to wear their own club shirts. Nathan a proud Mount man. Marilyn a proud Tauranga Domain. Why not? Nathan asking just to draw down onto her own white bowls. It's a good line. Might just get caught up. It does get caught up. Gail's bowl, wow. Remember, Gail had a beautiful weight. Yeah, weight was great. Just a narrow bowl. This is it. Game on the line. This bowl. Oh, she's worried about the line. Straight away she was worried about the line. She's shaking hands. Yeah, not quite getting home. That is it.
Appreciation for a great final. We've been very fortunate. We've had two great semi-finals and now a final that was fully worthy of the time. We started off with 50 teams on Saturday morning and now we're down to a final presentation, which is great. Before we do move into that, I just want to thank Paul Hunt as president of Tauranga Bowling Club for their facilities for the 2 days, and that, or 3 days in fact, and his efforts also as centre manager in pulling this together. There's been a lot of work over the last few weeks with this one. Also to the Mount Maunganui Club and the Tauranga South Club. There's some representatives here, but thank you for your facilities also for qualifying. I think what we've seen is an exhibition of bowls that very, very worthy of a centre final, and it was a great display. So to John and Gail, well done. You made it well done. Marilyn and Nathan, very good. Well, congratulations. And I don't know whether everybody knows this, but that was Nathan's Gold Star victory. We thought he might draw that second shot on the last regular end, but he decided to take the drama out. But well done, that's a great effort.
Just thanks everyone for coming out. Good to see a good crowd out here for the semi and final. Thanks to John and Gail for an awesome final, and also Cliff and Ange for a really good semi-final. We've had an awesome tournament. Pleasure playing with Marilyn, and yeah, just thanks for everyone who came out.
Congratulations to Nathan Arledge and Marilyn Constantine for their 242 Mixed Pairs Champions 2022.